Being harassed by a bee, and where's he on me still?
No. He flew away.
Is he on me? Is he on me?
Okay then.
Hi, I'm Josh,
I'm Jessica.
and we're the co-founders of Cardsetter. Cardsetter is an online platform that makes it easy for publishers to create, manage, and monetize their websites. And just last Saturday, 2 days ago, we pitched at the Statewide Early Stage Montana Pitch Competition, which was a big deal. We've been working on this competition since May. Started with a regional pitch competition here in Billings, and then we went to a week-long hyper accelerator in Bozeman, Montana, and then all kind of came together at the statewide pitch competition for a grand prize of $50,000 of investment on agreed terms, and it went really well. Our pitch was spot on.
Yes, we're really proud of what we presented and our delivery.
We did not win, though. The winners were Sellout, a company that ticketing platform for promoters. Mm-hmm. So promoters would use their product instead of Ticketfly or Ticketmaster or whatever to sell and fulfill their tickets. And then the other winner, because there was a tie, was Superior Traffic Services, and they manufacture and rent construction zone
traffic signals.
Traffic signals, yes. So they have these traffic signals that are deployed, and they have this big fancy system behind it so they can monitor and program these things remotely.
So the nice thing about really all of the steps with early stage that we've taken is we've always been given feedback, which has really helped us learn and grow our business, refine our pitch, and really figure out the best steps moving forward. So we did get a little bit of feedback on why perhaps we weren't in the top 3.
So unfortunately, no questions were asked during our Q&A about these topics.
Not really.
And that's too bad, because we would have loved to talk about those or have a chance to discuss it further afterwards. We didn't have that chance.
Yeah.
But so that got us thinking, well, how do we respond to those critiques now? Like, what is our position on those? And then how do we better explain that in future pitches? You have to prioritize what is important and what's less important.
Right.
I mean, there's a lot of things that are important, but you only have 10 minutes or less. And
right.
So you have to kind of rank them.
To explain the problem, the size of the opportunity, and your solution, and how it fits within that opportunity and the market. So,
okay, so we're just going to tackle these top down. Number 1.
Big players in our market, lots of competition. Our customers are using WordPress and custom development.
Right.
And so certainly those millions of custom development agencies could try to duplicate some of Cardsetter's features, but the customer would still have the expense involved in using custom development and the time involved in doing that.
Right.
Those pain points that we're trying to solve as offering that off-the-shelf solution. Right. And so I think that in terms of what the judges thought of as our competition, being WordPress or being Squarespace and Wix, was that those tools would copy our feature set. So they operate in a much larger market than we are even targeting. There's over 100 million websites in the United States. Their software
the need of 90 million websites instead of one. Right, and I think that the answer is like threefold.
Yes.
1, they already have a cash cow that has potentially 90 million users or more. I mean, honestly, anybody that wants a website could build a website on Squarespace.
Right, and our niche is 1.4 million publishers. Right. It's such a tiny sliver.
It's like 1% of their, or less, of their available market. Right. So number 1, why would they why would they pivot to such a tiny segment of their current market?
Right. We're not that much of a threat to them and their business model.
Number two, they already have their platforms built, right? And they have years of development behind them. So there's like a legacy software cost.
Right.
So why would they implement all of these new features? And number three, wouldn't it be cheaper just to acquire a nice young company that's just rip-roaring, like ready to go? Wouldn't it make more sense to acquire a company that's already built those features if they really wanted to enter that market?
Right. A successful company is more than its product.
Right.
So people choose a product based on features, yes, but also based on customer support, the community that comes along with using a certain product. And I would say that some customers also buy products based on company values. Those are reasons that a company like MailChimp was able to enter their market and compete with Constant Contact. It's why both Lyft and Uber can exist and be successful.
Right.
And
some people are Uber people, some people are Lyft people.
Right. We definitely want to build our brand, not just our product. Okay, so lastly, there was a concern about marketing costs. And I really wish we would have been able to answer that as a question. We didn't get to go into our financials in a lot of detail, but our entire financial model, really the cornerstone of it, was based on our marketing costs. So we researched average marketing costs for SaaS products, average conversion rates, and we used those metrics as the basis of our financial model to show us our conversions and how many customers and subscribers we would have.
So we've been running marketing tests, small scale, inexpensive marketing tests, to try to validate some of our assumptions.
Right, to get signups on our wait list.
Right. And if anything, we have seen that our projected marketing costs are higher than what we're actually seeing. And our conversion rates are, in reality, higher than we projected.
Yep. So we're estimating about $650 to acquire a customer. That would include our staff costs. And then our customer lifetime value is around $4,600. And that's assuming that they only stay with us for 3 years.
Right. With the net present value discount.
Right.
Which is how you're supposed to do that.
But we're going to kick so much ass that they're going to stay with us forever.
Ever.
But regardless, our cost per acquired customer and customer lifetime value ratio are quite reasonable.
Very solid.
And achievable.
Well worth the cost.
Very achievable.
Yeah. So knowing all that feedback,
yes.
What do you think would have put us in a better position going into the pitch competition?
Ultimately, for this pitch competition in particular, I think that what would have helped us is simply being a little bit further along in our company, where we've got those initial customers and we've really got that traction to show them that the numbers aren't projections, they're real.
Right. I think that would have been the number one, best thing that we could have possibly done. Is said, these are the number of customers that we project based on this graph that's using real data. And that all really boils down to traction.
Yeah.
Right. And unfortunately, we just haven't been in the position to gain that solid traction the way we'd like prior to going into the pitch competition.
Right. Yep. So regardless, we had a great experience. We've learned so much.
Yes.
And even having the opportunity to distill our product into the pitch.
Right. Just having the opportunity to get up there on stage in front of 200 people or whatever.
Yeah.
And explain the product from that perspective, explain the business. I think it was a really good exercise.
Yep.
So, that's it.
That's all I got.
Thank you. Say goodbye to the bee. Bye, bee. I stink good. Okay, I think he's gone. I just saw him leave. You had an appointment.
Okay.
Okay.